or welcome back to my YouTube channel. To absolutely no one's surprise, today is going to be another journaling vlog. These are probably my favorite videos to film now just because I love journaling together with you guys. I think I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 different pages in my scrapbook journal. I've been doing some fun summer activities on the weekend, so I have lots of cute photos that I want to collage and trinkets that I've collected as well, so I think that'll be really fun. And then after I make the spreads, I think I want to go ahead and show you guys some of my recent journal pages, both my writing and scrapbook. I did that in my previous journaling vlog, and I think it was good just to catch you guys up on how I've been filling out my journals recently, especially because I don't do journal with me's for every single page on here. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into the journaling.
First things first, I'm grabbing my scrapbook journal here and also picking out all of the stickers, photos, and random little collectibles that I want to use in this spread. So I have a few different things here. So we have the photos, of course, little Polaroids that I took, this camping sticker sheet that I'm so excited to use. I actually picked this up in one of my previous journaling vlogs and I finally get to use it today, so I'm very excited. And then I also picked out some plaid scrapbook paper just because I felt like it kind of went with the camping vibe. So of course I'm going to cut out all my photos and then start arranging everything on the page to see what I want the layout to look like. We stopped at this cool burger spot, which some of you might be able to recognize the order form, but I thought it would be so perfect for the background of this spread. So along with the scrapbook paper and book pages, I'm going to try to layer this as the background. I love using these little digital camera printouts as frames for some photos, so I'm doing that here. I found this really colorful one with some cute stickers on it on Pinterest, so I thought it would match the colorful vibe that I have going on this spread. So just using an X-Acto knife to cut out the screen and then gluing it on top. I really like the way that that one turned out. Now that we have all the large prints glued down onto the pages, we can go ahead and add stickers, which is definitely my favorite part. So I always like to do a letter title. So I'm grabbing these magazine or ransom letter stickers that I picked up from the dollar store, and I'm just going to write the word camping with this. You guys know I love using magazine letters, and I felt like the colors would go well with this page. So I'm just going to stick those down and see how I like them. Okay, so here is the camping spread. It's definitely extremely colorful, especially in comparison to my recent scrapbook pages. If you guys have seen any of my recent videos, you know that I've been obsessed with a neutral color scheme recently, so I definitely stepped out of my comfort zone with this. And just because in these journaling vlogs, I like to be really transparent about my process when making these pages, I literally decided a few minutes after looking at it that I wasn't really happy with the letter title that I did with those magazine letters. I just felt like it was almost too colorful and I just wanted something to match this little Polaroid here, so I went and grabbed these larger white letter stickers that I have. They're definitely a lot more simple and less exciting, but for some reason I felt like switching it up from the magazine letters that I do in literally all of my pages, so I decided to go with these and I actually ended up liking it a lot more. So this is just an example of how I change my mind on my spreads so often. But yeah, so that is the final touch that I went ahead and added to my camping spread, and now I'm actually done with the page and I am really happy that I decided to make that little tweak so we can actually move on to the next spread here, which is going to be my July recap spread. So I decided to go with this fun leopard print background. I did a similar theme to this in a previous page, which I will show you guys in a little bit, but I just love the leopard print vibe recently and I thought it would be fun to do for my July theme just because I feel like it's summery and fun. So I'm going to go ahead and rip some of this and layer the background as I normally do. While I was layering these pages, I actually almost forgot to add in my Receiptify playlist, which, if you guys didn't know, is one of my staples for these monthly recap pages that I do. So I'm glad I remembered that at the last minute. But if you guys didn't know, Receiptify is basically like a third-party Spotify website where you can enter in your data or make your own custom playlist for all of the songs that you've been listening to recently. So that's what I like to do for these, just so I can remember what music I was into that month. I also have a lot of cool little trinkets that I want to put in here. So one of them is that little envelope, and then I also have a bunch of cute photos. So once again, just arranging things and seeing how I like them and then gluing them down once I'm happy with the layout. I have all the large prints glued down now, so I want to show you guys this little cute trick that I have to add a little bit of something to this envelope. So I'm grabbing some Ohuhu paper as well as their marker set, and I'm picking out a red color and I'm going to color in a little block of paper and pick up this little heart stamper or cutout tool. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's a little heart shape, and I like to use this when I don't have any heart stickers available, so I can just do whatever color I want, and I'm just adding that to the front of the envelope to seal it in with some glue tape. So yeah, that's a little trick for you guys. And then of course now I'm going to add in little stickers and printed out images and just layer on top of the page as normal. So I'm obviously putting in the title for the month and then adding just a couple of cute stickers just to fill in a little bit more of the blank space. Referencing some previous pages here, this is the leopard print page that I was inspired by for this one, but I was looking at my June recap just to see the difference in the amount of photos I used. For some reason, June was super busy, but July I wanted to keep a little bit more minimal, so I am adding one extra photo just to make it a little bit more consistent with the other spread, but I like how simplistic this one is and how bare I left it in comparison to the last month. But yeah, anyways, adding in some little sea life stickers. These are like my favorite sticker sheet right now, and just adding a little bit of final touches with these onto the page. Here's what the final July recap spread looks like. This is definitely one of my new favorite spreads in my journal, to be honest. I just love the color scheme and how simple it is, and the photos that I use. Just everything about it is so me, and I really am obsessed with the way this turned out, but let me know what you guys think. Moving right along to the flip through portion of today's video, I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. So I'm starting off with my writing journal here, and I believe this was the last set of pages that I showed you guys. It's just my pink July intro page that I did along with one weekend spread, and then here I have two separate pages. One is for a little tubing trip that I went on with my friends, and then on the right side was a camping trip. I really like how simplistic these came out, and I like the Polaroid that I used in particular. I need to start using Polaroids more because I really love the way that it looks, especially in my writing journal. So I did a little bit of sticker deco here and there, but overall kept it pretty simple. And then we have my July recap page and media favorites. So this part is actually blank here because I wasn't done reading the book when I actually made this spread, but I have finished it now, so I'm gonna have to come back to this page and fill that in. But I just like to print out little mini pictures of the book covers, or like TV show cover in this case, and stick it in there. I actually have been using a specific printer to do these photos as well as any other random little pictures like that, and it is the HP Sprocket printer. They kindly sent this over to me. This isn't sponsored, but they just gifted it to me, and I've been trying it out for the past week or so, and I've really been liking it, especially for these little mini photos in my writing journal, because it can print them out really tiny like this in a collage format, or you can do larger photos as well. So I've been using that. I'll have it in my description if you guys are interested in it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that has been something that I've been trying out. So yeah, we have Reckless, Maxton Hall, which is a TV show, and Play Along by Liz Tomford, which is the one that I need to fill in. And then the most recent spread I have in here is my August intro page. So if you guys didn't know, basically on here I like to write my goals and things I want to do for the month, as well as a little mini playlist at the bottom there where I just like to remember what music I was listening to at that time. And then on the right side is a spread that I literally just did the other day, but I wrote about everything that I did on the long weekend and also included some photos. So that's it for my writing journal. Now we can move on to my scrapbook journal, which is always my favorite thing to talk about. And this one is actually getting quite chunky. If you guys can see, I would say I'm about halfway-ish through the pages, and it's already thickening up. It's holding up really well though, so that's good. Anyways, this is the most recent page that I did show you guys in that previous video. So here is the first one I'll show you guys. It's a wish list and places I want to go spread. I did this in my jar picks my journal pages video that I did recently, and this was so much fun to make. I like how I did a pastel-y / neutral theme. I also love all the layering. This was just really fun to put together, and I'm really happy with the color scheme and the way it turned out. Definitely out of my comfort zone, but still super cute. I also made this spread in that same video that I mentioned, but it's basically just a collage of all the lyrics that I've been loving recently. I screenshotted these from my Spotify and pasted them onto the page. This is an idea that I've seen on Pinterest for so many years, so I'm glad that I finally tried it out. And then we have a little photo collage page. This is just from a weekend that I went out with my friends, so that's why there's a lot of blurring here, but I just layered some cute photos that we had took on the weekend, and I really like the color scheme of this. I'll definitely add some text probably over here, but I do like the way that that one looks. And then we have my camping spread, of course, that I did with you guys today. Once again, I'm still loving this one. I do really like the colors, and I'm happy I changed the text as well, so I really like this one, and I'm excited to do more camping spreads soon. I already ranted and raved about how much I love this spread earlier, so I won't go into too much more detail, but this is the July recap once again. I blurred out that picture on the left, so maybe you can see it a little bit clearer in this way, but I once again am just so in love with this page. I posted it on my Instagram if you guys want to see it, I guess, in more detail, but yeah, those are my recent journal pages. Let's go ahead and close out the video.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's journaling vlog. I really hope you enjoyed making those spreads with me and seeing how I've been filling up my journals recently. If you want to see more journaling content from me, you can check out my socials that I always have linked in the description, as well as my recent videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.